Is it time to buy or sell Broadcom stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Broadcom. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 29th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 22nd of August, 2025, our system has identified Broadcom as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.85. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a gain of 1.15%. This results in an average return of 0.19% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock currently resides in the lower section of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, presenting a potentially favorable buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $295.71 is breached, it may initially indicate a slower pace of growth, but it could also serve as an early warning of a potential trend shift. The existing 3-month trend points to a possible change of approximately 24.48% over the next 3 months, with an anticipated return ranging between 23.78% and 36.48%. Examining the longer term, our analysis for the next 12 months forecasts a projected change of 64.55%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance may vary between 9.06% and 76.71% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would position the future price between $324.34 and $525.52. Our latest daily update for Broadcom includes the headline, Broadcom stock price down 3.65% on Friday. The Broadcom stock price fell by 3.65% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 29th of August, 2025. Dropping from $308.65 to $297.39. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 4.54%, ranging from a low of $293.67 to a high of $307.1. The stock has been experiencing volatility during this period, resulting in a 2.92% loss over the last 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day by 3 million shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This may indicate an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the coming days. In total, 22 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $6.41 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $317.35, while the lowest was $134.90. Currently, the price is 6.29%, or $19.96, below the 52-week high of $317.35, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Broadcom, ticker AVGO, heads into earnings week with options traders pricing in above normal moves, signaling elevated short-term volatility. The chip sector pulled back today as worries regarding China and the fallout from NVIDIA's uneven data center performance weighed on peers, putting pressure on Broadcom, along with the group. Still, analysts expect Broadcom to receive a boost from artificial intelligence in the next quarter, thanks to its data center chip lineup. The company has recently secured a significant virtualization deal with Walmart, which reinforces its growing software and infrastructure services mix. In the short term, anticipate price swings around the report. Elevated implied volatility indicates larger intraday movements and more substantial reactions to any surprises in guidance. Nearer-term downside risk arises from sector sentiment and geopolitical concerns. Over the long term, Broadcom's exposure to artificial intelligence in data centers, enterprise software deals, and strong cash generation support margins, share buybacks, and valuation resilience, suggesting sustained upside if execution remains strong. However, significant risks persist, including cyclical demand, competitive pressure in the chip industry, and uncertainties related to China that could limit gains. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 28th of August, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned AVGO an outperform rating alongside a hold recommendation. On Monday, the 25th of August, 2025, UBS reported a buy rating for AVGO with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025, Piper Sandler issued an overweight rating for AVGO with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, HSBC reported a buy rating for AVGO with an upgrade recommendation. On Friday, the 6th of June, 2025, Cowen & Company assigned AVGO a buy rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Broadcom stock a general sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell as well. However, when it comes to return on investment, the analysts have issued a buy rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Broadcom. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, the 12th of August, 2025, and so far, it has fallen nearly 5%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Some positive signals have also emerged, which may influence the near short-term development. The Broadcom stock presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal for the stock, providing a positive outlook. On further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $297.45. Conversely, during a decline, the stock will find support from the long-term average at around $295.19. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will initiate a sell signal. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 14 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 14 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 8 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 80 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 72 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you are looking for more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Broadcom. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $259.93 and $249.99. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this case, Broadcom has support just below today's level at $259.93. If this support is broken, the next level from accumulated volume will be at $249.99 and $246.93. This stock typically experiences a healthy trading volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed to be low. Over the last day, the stock moved $13.35, which is a change of 4.54% between its high and low. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 2.83%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Broadcom, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A notably high PE ratio suggests that the stock may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such high ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of September, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at $1.66. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can have a substantial impact on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Broadcom. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Broadcom is at $297.42. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a consideration for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Broadcom's first support level stands at $259.93. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Broadcom from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 14th of August, 2025, Paige Justine conducted an insider sale of 800 shares of common stock, valued at $1,000 par value. On the 14th of July, 2025, Paige Justine again conducted an insider sale of 800 shares of common stock, valued at $1,000 par value. On the 9th of July, 2025, Samueli Henry conducted an insider sale of 49,670 shares of common stock, valued at $1,000 par value. On the 26th of June, 2025, Tan Hock E conducted an insider sale of 40,000 shares of common stock, valued at $1,000 par value. On the 26th of June, 2025, Deli Gala J conducted an insider sale of 3,000 shares of common stock, valued at $1,000 par value. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 38.427. Overall, insiders have purchased 2,142,698 shares and sold 4,289,902 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $286.12, which represents a decrease of 3.79%. This stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, resulting in a lower risk profile. Additionally, a sell signal was identified from a pivot top approximately 13 days ago. Is Broadcom stock a good buy? Several of the signals and indicators are negative, and we believe this will impact the stock's performance in the coming days and possibly weeks. However, we think that the current level presents a potential buying opportunity with the expectation that the price will increase during or by the end of this 3-month period. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 2nd of September, we anticipate Broadcom will open higher by nearly $2 and start trading at approximately $299.36. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.